Now you may be thinking to yourself, Tom, I decided to eat a pastry up here. Little victory pastry for not dying. Anyway, you may be thinking to yourself, so Tom, given how much you've complained and how out of shape you are, why have you decided to climb a mountain? Well, due to the pandemic and the fringe, everything you've got to book. And I do not have the patience to book in advance. So, this was two of my most favourite things. First of all, it was free. Secondly, you didn't have to book. Right, we're doing half a seat today. Because, you know, Edinburgh is all hills. And I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be going up a hill anyway, I might as well go up the biggest hill. And then I can say, I've been up the big hill. I'm still going to complain when I'm on the smaller hills though. I feel like that's the little kind of victory. That's the little kind of thing that I get to take away from this. That on the smaller hills, I have the right to complain because I've been up the big hill. There it is there off in the distance. It's saying on Google Maps that apparently it's going to take half an hour. Like, the problem I have with that is this phone, this phone that I'm recording this on has gotten to know me now. You know, it should have all my data and it should have sold it to various billionaires who are making money off of. I've been told by numerous people that apparently it takes about an hour. I am not convinced. Who's it take an hour for? Bear Grylls. How in any way this reckons that it's going to take me, Tom of Hot Storm Productions, half an hour to get to the top of that? I do not know. Sometimes I don't understand the world. I'm already chafing. That's a level of hot and fat that you don't ever want to be at. This sign's here, I feel like to say, are you sure you want to do this? You can just turn left. You can just turn left and, you know, avoid becoming a fat, sweaty mess from overexerting yourself and regretting how many pies you've had in your time. I definitely don't like it when signs mock me. Look at that, these people taking a break this far down the hill. And they looked perfectly healthy. So, if they need a break, not holding out much luck for me. It's got like nice stuff along the way, like this fountain. I feel like it's really serene at the bottom, but I feel like it's just lulling me into a false sense of security, this. I'm very worried. So it says here that half a seat is actually what was a volcano, which is no real consolation to me. Because if there's one thing that I know about volcanoes, it's that they're fucking steep. I genuinely just nearly tripped down that old man just jogged up. Like I did not time that. I fell up it and that old man was like, and this will never be you. You will be dead before you are me. The cool Edinburgh sun may as well be that of the Sahara. what with how much this incline's taken out of me. And my pasty body. My pasty British body. Full of pasty British food. Oh, God. No wonder the Roman army never bothered to take over Scotland. Because they were like, can't be fucked going up that hill. Except they'd have said that in Latin. I've decided to take a break because I've hit the point where the path forks. Oh, I've already come all the way up that. Over here it says that this route here has been closed off due to rock climbing, due to rockfall. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think, even with that sign saying that there's rockfall there, which I appreciate, even if that sign hadn't been there, there was no chance I was going up that one. None. Okay, so I've just done a bit of research on Arthur's Seat. It says that you can climb it from any angle, and the easiest one is the lovely grassy slopes. Now, I'm not sure I came that way, because grassy though these slopes are, have a look. Oh, lovely panoramic view of where I'm at, but also steep as fuck. Lovely grassy slope. Nothing lovely about these grassy slopes. There's a raven over there. They're the harbinger of death. If ever... Oh, this is probably the most worried I've been on one of these walks. I'm definitely gonna die. And I forgot me inhaler. I'm definitely gonna die doing this. So I came up the grassy bit, and it's up and out to this bit here where it kind of drops down, so you can presumably fall off and fall to your death because you're too fucking fat and sweaty to go on. Because the thing is, I've got to go down as well. Not only am I not at the top, nice view, but reminded that I'm not at the top, but I've got to go up there and then come down again. Because the thing is, I can already see the majority. I can see this view from here, and this is pretty nice. So surely at the top it's just going to be more of this. Right, I've just found out that Arthur's Seat is in the book Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I must say I do very much right now know what it feels like to be a corpse up this hill. I don't know if you can see it, but there's loads of flies up here. Loads of flies up here. Hope Mary Shelley wrote about that when she stuck it in Frankenstein. Look at that, flies on my face, like what is it? Look at that, made it to the top. Made it to the top of my first mountain. I think this is my first mountain that I've done. And again, it's really obvious how bad the view is on that side. I mean, that's the main event. It's just a shame that as I'm showing it to you, I can see how grey it is off in the distance. views of the that's alright, pal. Yeah, lovely views of the Scottish landscape. It says panoramic views. The state of that. And I bet it's like that all the time, where at least some of the panoramic view is just grey. Even on a nice day like today. At the time, and it took me about an hour that, which I knew it would, because Google Maps never took into account the fact I needed to sit down several times. I just got told, right, I've literally just finished the shoot, right, and then it was like, right, I made it to the top, etc, etc, and then I got told, oh, you're not actually at the top, and to which I say, fuck that. I mean, that is pretty impressive. Look at all these buildings you can see that are owned by Edinburgh landlords, and presumably rented out for about £6 a month, for around about £1,000 a month. Therefore, no one Scottish can probably afford to live here. Still, fringe is on, that's nice. And if I had a look round for this plaque I'm supposed to find, but I ain't found it. So that's Arthur's Seat, apart from the bits that apparently weren't correct. Because I'll be honest, even when they were like, oh, you're not quite at the top, I was like, I've had my dopamine rush for the day. This is as done as it's getting. Nice though. It's like I don't know how much more at the top I could be. I've been told that there's a plaque apparently, and I'm not as fit as that. So there we go. Little business idea for any of you entrepreneurs that are watching. At the top of any of these type of things, like Arthur's Hill, Snowdon, etc, etc, I only know 2 mountains, and I'm not even sure if one of those is a mountain. Anyway, at the top they should have a zip line back to the bottom. I'd definitely pay any amount of money to have one of them right now. Edinburgh pretty much every year since 2014, and apart from the year that wasn't, but we don't talk about that year. Anyway, I've come up here every year since 2014, and this is the first time I've done Arthur's Seat, and I can see why my subconscious was trying to save me from this nightmare. I finished the walk, and I just kind of got to the bottom of Arthur's Seat, and I'm literally looking at the point where I entered versus where I left. So over there in the distance is where I entered and started doing the video, and over here is where I finished. And as we can see, this is quite the gentle slope really in comparison to what I did. Look at that!